Yeah, hi guys, welcome back. We're once again featuring the new releases from the Perth Mint, and we're looking at the month of May. Now, I didn't do a video last month, April, so let's just take a quick look first at the two bullion releases that came out last month. This is the first one. This is a new coin. I don't know if it's a new series or it's a one-off, but this is called the Wonders of Australia coin. It comes out as this 1 ounce silver bullion coin, and there's also a gold one. So it's like a Where's Wally. You can find all these different animals in there. There's emus, lizards, eagles, kangaroos. There's a dingo on the rock. When they colour it, we'll see that more obviously. But that's it. I think the mintage is 300,000 on this. And uniquely on the obverse around the monarch's head, we see a floral detail which we haven't seen before. So it's quite nice. There we are, Wonders of Australia. And also last month we saw the 10th silver swan released. Of course, it's also a gold swan. We have both the silver and gold. Some have unkindly said it looks more like a goose, but or rather a goose. But no, it's a swan. And as I said, number 10 in series. So let's put that in his proper place in the collection. So there are the previous 9. Most of you would have seen these in the past. Going back, right back to the first one from 2017. Yep, 2017. All the swans. And what else? That's all from last month in terms of bullion coins. This month saw the release of 2 new coins. One was the koala. So I don't know what number we're up to for koalas, but this is the 26 one. And the emu. This is number 9. This is the 9th emu coin in series. And we've got a windmill in the background there. Always a limited release. I think the swans have a release of about 25,000 and these have a release of 30,000. So we'll put him on the same tray where he belongs in the collection, and there are the previous 8 emus there in order, going right back to the very first one. I can't believe it's all those years since that came out. But there they are, the swans and the emus. And we will see various other forms of the swan come out in due course. This is it's the only numismatic swan that I've got. This is from, what's this, 2018. This is the proof version of that coin. There we go. All right, well, let's have a look at the actual bulletin. I don't have most of these coins. We feature one from the Eureka discovery in New South Wales of gold in 1851. Series of collector coins there. We've got a coloured kangaroo, also in a gold form, and the gold brumby has come out. The only coin I do have from this bulletin is the eagle. So the coloured wedge-tailed eagle has come out. We did have a look at this a couple of months ago. It's come out in a carded form as opposed to a boxed form. Mintage is 2,500 for this one. Let's take a look. And once again, reminding you, this is the bullion. And as I commented last time, I always said it's a bit confusing. We've got a wedge-tailed eagle and a bald eagle. You can't really see what's going on there until you see it in the coloured format. So here it is. Now that's looking more obvious, isn't it? Once again, a sight that you will never see in nature. 2 completely different continents. Maybe in the zoo. But there we are. The coloured wedgie. As I said, mintage of 2.5. What do you think of that? All right. Okay, so we will see other versions of the wedge-tailed eagle come out. These are the only collector coins that I grabbed quickly. So they're both 1 ounce high relief. This is a 1 ounce high relief encoused from 2023. Encoused simply means that the image is concave rather than convex. And this goes back a little bit further, I think 2020, I think. And this is just a normal high relief proof version of that year's coins, and we'll see similar coins come out for the current version as well. All right, so the collector coin that I want to feature today is the coloured swan. We just saw the bullion version of that, so it's come out now. The mintage on this is just 1,500. That explains why they sold out very quickly, probably in the first week. So here's the outer box. And here is the inner box. 1,500. As I always comment, the colouring now is quite vivid. Perth Mint used to do more subtle designs. Well, this isn't too bad, I suppose. But it's quite beautiful. I probably like last year's the most, but I do like this one. Once again, here we have the bullion and the coloured together. Can't show you the gold, unfortunately, but there it is. Is it the same? Yeah, it is the same. All right, so that's really all I got from the Perth Mint for this month. I'm just going to finish with one of my favourite non-Perth Mint, non-coins, but a silver round. Most of you have seen this. This is the Golden State Mint Aztec 1 ounce silver round. But what I wanted to highlight was the copper version of it. So this is the copper 5 ounce version of that coin, that round. I just love these things. They're absolutely magnificent. In some ways I prefer the colour of copper over the colour of gold. It's a more earthy, more vivid colour. Although I certainly wouldn't mind this one in gold. As I say, it's in the copper version, it's something you can actually display publicly in your home or your office, which you can't do, of course, with a silver or gold coin. But there it is. The 5 ounce Aztec from the Golden State Mint. That's it for me. All right, all the best. I'll try and speak to you again next month.